Hey guys, this is Amanda. My book review today will be over Graceling by Kristen Kishore, and I'll start by reading the back. It says, Deadly Grace. Katza has been able to kill a man with her bare hands since she was 8. She's Graceling, one of the rare people in her land born with an extreme skill. As niece of the king, she should be able to live a life of privilege, but graced as she is with killing, she's forced to work as the king's thug. When she first meets Prince Po, graced with combat skills, Katza has no hint of how her life is about to change. She never expects to become Po's friend. She never expects to learn a new truth about her own grace, or about a terrible secret that lies hidden far away. This is a very interesting book. I really enjoy it. Enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot of Tamara Pierce. She's also a fantasy writer. If you haven't heard of her, you should check her out. And for those of you who do like Tamara Pierce, you will absolutely love this book. It's similar, but I mean, the plot's not similar at all, but I felt like the worlds that they created were somehow connected or similar, especially her Tortollan series. But anyways, it was a very good book. It was Kishore's debut novel, which means it's her very first finished and published novel. It was really good. I will say there are a few things about it that, of course, the English major in me wants to critique. So to preface this, if you don't agree with us, that's completely fine. We would love to talk to you about it. So leave a comment or opinion in our Ask box, and we would love to discuss this with you. It's something that we enjoy doing, Barrett and I, and so we would really appreciate y'all's feedback. But anyways, I'll talk about the characters first. For the most part, well, I'll just talk about Katza's character first. Katza was really hard for me to identify with. She was a very cold and calculating person. To me, she felt very isolated. She had, there was this wall right here, and I could not identify with her at all, practically. Part of it is probably because I'm a very, loving and kind and generous person, and she's very just, shut off, and it's mostly because of how she was raised and the fact that she is graced with killing, of course, made it hard for her to be like I want her to be, or whatever. Kishore does a good job at explaining her reasoning. So, I understood her reasoning. I just felt like I couldn't identify with her character very much. Also, what I thought was interesting, there was a subliminal message all throughout this book, almost like an anti-marriage message, that really kind of disturbed me. Katza is a very independent character. That much is completely true. You can see it. It's very evident. But I don't know how anti-marriage or not getting married equates to independence. I don't understand it. But through this book, there was very much an anti-marriage message, and it made me really sad because I don't agree with that personally. But I would like to know y'all's opinion on it. So if you guys don't think that was the case, then please let me know. I'd love to talk to you about it. My favorite characters they were probably tied between Po and Lek, which is, for the people who've read it, maybe surprising. Po, fun-loving, great, excitable character. Although I felt like he wasn't developed as much as he could have been. And Lek, he is very dynamic. And I won't say anything other than that because I don't want to give anything away. But he's a very dynamic character, and that's kind of what I appreciated about him. Again, I wish he was more developed. He kind of becomes more developed in Fire, which is the prequel to Graceling. So after when you read the prologue in Fire and maybe a couple of chapters within the book, you understand Leck a little bit more, which is a little bit exciting, I think. But anyways, not going to say any more about him. Don't want to give away the plot because this is a no spoilers blog. So, anyways, that's what I thought about the characters. Also, a little bit about the ending. Again, no spoilers, so don't worry. But I felt like it was a little anticlimactic at the end. For so long, Kishore built up this whole entire story and plot and characters and got you pretty invested in, like, what happened to the characters. Even if I couldn't identify with one of them, I was still invested in him and really wanted to know what happened. And so she built it up for so long, and then the climax happened in, like, 3 or 4 pages. And I was really disappointed. I was like, what? Really? Like, I was hoping for more. Sorry. Like, a solid 20-page chapter about it all being this huge climax thing. You know, whatever. I was really excited about it. But then it just blew over in like 3 or 4 pages. It's like, whatever. And then the ending I felt was a little bit drawn out because she has to travel back somewhere, and to me it was just drawn out. And it was kind of a sad ending. Good ending. Solid ending. But I felt like I was kind of bereft afterwards. However, that being said, it is worth the read. I really, really did enjoy this book. I read this last summer. And then for my own writing purposes, because I'm writing adventure fantasy right now, I wanted to reread it just to kind of look more closely at her writing style and things that she said and certain words and stuff like that. And so I reread it about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Again, it's definitely worth a read. I read it twice now. You should read it too, if you haven't. So, second book is called Fire, as I've said. And I will be doing a video blog over this next. Either, maybe this weekend, it may be at next week. I don't know. I'm a little bit over halfway through with it. Really good. I really like this book more than Graceling. I think it's because I like the main character, Fire, a little bit more than Katza, personally. Although some people didn't like this book, but absolutely love Graceling. So, I don't know. My taste may be different. Who knows? Anyways, and then the third book just came out probably about 2 weeks ago-ish. And it's called Bitter Blue. It is, oh, by the way, this is the prequel to Graceling, and this is the sequel to Graceling. So she kind of went out of order, but it'll be good. I'm really excited. So, anyways, yeah, that's all I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed this. Again, Barrett and I love to discuss books. Both of us have read Graceling, so I would be really interested to know what you guys think. Apparently, this is a huge book. I really didn't know how huge it was until, like, my last post got, like, I don't know, 18 different notes, and we only have 8 followers. So, I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. So, let us know. Drop by. We would love to discuss it with you. Anyways, look for the next video blog post over Fire in the coming week or 2. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.